Adie, I didn't ask you the question. Management for you, do you agree with what Stall said?
Well, I've had another taste of this year as well. I've in between the games of Steve Charles getting sacked at the start of the season, and then Brian Little took over 2 weeks ago. I'd had another caretaker job in that, so I think.
How did you do?
Did okay. Did okay. We got beat on the first game. I think we won at Redditch 3-0, which was a good result. But again, that was tough. But then you're going down the part-time route as well, so that's even harder then for me to go into that. But I think what happened there, where obviously they got wind of the fact of how well people thought me and Mark did here last year, and I was the obvious choice to go in and do that. And the chairman just asked me if I'd do it. So enjoyed it, but again, not looking to go into that route at all. I think both of us as well. We started as coaching badges at the same time and did that, and I think if we've kind of put that onto the back burner a bit, because you just can't do everything. We've made the decision to go down into this kind of employment now as opposed to the other, and you never say never, but certainly for me, we're more keen to do this as opposed to getting in the management and coaching side of things.
When you were here as caretaker managers in that short spell, who was the more dominant out of you?
I don't think there was one. I think me and Adie know each other well. We've known each other for years. I don't think there was a more dominant one. We made decisions pretty amicably. We've got the same sort of view or similar sort of view on football. And let's face it, we're only doing the job for 4 weeks, whatever it was. So there was no massive bust-ups about who we wanted to sign and things like that. So no, it worked quite well. We had 1 or 2 difficult decisions, as in leaving out teammates, sort of thing. Picking a team and having to leave somebody out. But as far as it wasn't about who was the dominant one, we pretty much agreed on the team and how we were going to play, and it worked well.
How did your mindset change going into that Wrexham game as caretaker managers as opposed to as a player? How are you thinking differently?
Well, like I say, you do approach it a different way. You actually, it almost means more. You can understand, after doing that, you can understand how managers get so wound up on the sideline, because you want to get involved in it, you want the best, you want to get the result, but there's nothing you can do about it. All the shouting, gesturing and all that, I would imagine it's more pressure release than actually to be doing anything, So you want it. It's like looking after your kids. You want the best for them all the while, and that's exactly what it felt like. That's how I compared it. It's like looking after your kids. You want them to do so well, but there's nothing you can do. They've got to do it for themselves. You can try and help and guide them and do that, but it's down, at the end of the day, it's down to them. And it's something that's out of your control, pretty much.
Your reign ended in a blaze of glory, apart from here, of course.
yeah, what a blaze of glory that was.
Apart from here, of course, but before that match, Kettering, who were on a good run at the time, and I think they were flying pretty high, went there, Boxing Day, 3-1 victors, one of the best results of the season, that.
Yeah, I'm glad you said so. It was. The lads were brilliant, and like I say, not particularly anything me and Adie did, but the lads did it themselves. But what a feeling we got off the back of it. So credit to them, they were great.
Can I just point out this point that I were actually playing in the game, and he's going to say, yeah, you gave a penalty away as well.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly, yeah. But,
on your return.
Yeah, so that's an indication he's lost a yard, but no, it was good, and a great feeling, but. At the end of the day, like I said, Steve, even at that time, we'd already gone down the route of getting qualified and trained up in what we do in the financial advice, and we're enjoying. Well, I can speak for myself. I don't know about Adie, but I'm certainly enjoying it. And though the management, like I say, you never say never. You don't know what's going to happen, but at the moment, there's certainly no plans on doing anything other than financial advice, because it keeps us around football, going and speaking to lads, and doing a service and helping them, which is a great feeling as well.
Finally. Fond memories of Mansfield?
Yeah, like I said before, I loved it here. I really liked last season. Thought I'd, like I say, my most enjoyable one for quite a while, because of the number of games I played, but also the club. I think there was just a togetherness because of what had happened in the summer, and the 3 new directors had took over, and you could tell that there was a real homely feeling about it. Everybody trying to pull together and get through, and knew it weren't going to be easy to bounce back. But then again, I think, like you say, Wrexham did. Wrexham didn't do it, and Luton have, they're not, in the top 3 or whatever this season. I think they're about 10th, and so it just shows it is a tough, league to come into and bounce straight back. But for me, it was just the like I say, there was that togetherness, and I just liked everything about it. I just thought it was great. The fans were great with us, and yeah, I really look back, and Mansfield is one of my favourite ex-clubs, really.
Stal?
Yeah, similar. Like I say, the feel around the club, it's a down-to-earth club, down-to-earth area. No pretensions of grandeur, but they want to work hard and they get behind you, and the fans want to be part of it. And it's a great atmosphere. And like I say, with the potentially the directors and that have come in, then hopefully it'll see the club go on to bigger and better things. Get back in the league where they deserve to be. But no, the feeling around the place, great set of lads as well. Got to mention them. So that made it enjoyable. Although I think the banter you said has gone a bit since me and him's left. Things have gone down a bit. But you can face the lads on Monday and tell them that. But no,
They'll have seen it by then.
Eh?
They'll have seen this by then.
Oh, they say they don't bother with the website. It's crap. No, but it was great, mate. And like I say, some good people here. Friendships that will carry on, sort of thing. But no, great times. And like I say, you always look out for your ex-clubs, and Mansfield's now one of them.
You're a great double act, aren't you?
We're not bad individually either.
Thank you very much.
Adie, Stal, really good to see you. Trust your families are well. All the best for the future.
Yep.
Cheers,
Cheers,
Steve-o.
Steve-o, and you.
Smashing. Thanks ever so much.
Cheers, mate.
Come on.